Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Finally, we got an off day on Monday, so we had the day off. And now we're out into San Diego playing a game at Petco Park against the 2019 Padres. We're sitting at 17 and 22 after again, were swept by the Pirates, who we are now 0-10 against. Not ideal for us, but looking for a good start here on this West Coast swing. It's our first real West Coast trip of the year. We'll be making a stop in San Diego and then heading down to Phoenix for three more on the weekend series. But we're going to start off this series with our best pitcher, John Lester, going up against Corey Labuki, I think is how you pronounce his name, or Labuke, or something of that sort. He is 3-4 with a 3.30 ERA, and so he's been kind of on the bad end of some good games. But we're going to try and rough him up a little bit and get back in the win column, as we have lost 3 consecutive games after an exciting series with the Mets a couple series ago. Everybody lost in the division today, so hopefully I think actually the Reds may have won. But if we can get a win here, we can gain some ground on some of the top teams in the division and hopefully work our way into this wild card chase here, where we are sitting 7 back. So at this point, it actually would be better to win the division, as we're only 6.5 back there. But we're 4 of our last 10, so not doing that well. We're 10 and 19 against the division, but we have played much better on the road, and we have played much better against the NL West. So we're hoping to continue that trend. We'll go ahead and get into this game now. Gonna go ahead and we are going to wear the regular grays, I believe, with the regular road pants and the regular road hat. Sometimes I don't like those other ones, but we finally got our bullpen was able to get a day off yesterday. Our starting rotation was able to get a day off yesterday, so our guys will be a little more rested. We are going to sit Miguel Montero because David Ross is John Lester's catcher, and we'll bump him all the way down to the bottom of the order here. He has not been hitting the ball well of late, but he does call very good games, and he gives us a good arm behind the plate. So we can throw out some of these guys here, like I think Solarte's slow. I don't really have anybody that's super fast on this team, but they've been struggling as of late as well. So hopefully we can take advantage of that and go ahead and kick it out to Matt Eric McKee at Petco Park in San Diego, and I'll be back after the game, guys.
He's to the track, and he's right to the wall. And again the 2-2. Popped him up. Foul ground. Avila is under it. And they've done it! The Tigers have done it! For the 4th consecutive year.
Counting down to first pitch from Petco Park. The Cubs and the Padres are coming up next. Petco Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight we continue the road trip with the first of 3 between the Cubs and the San Diego Padres. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and this one should be a pretty interesting matchup. Now, keep in mind that the ball doesn't carry here nearly as well at night as it does in the daytime. So some of those home runs that you were hitting in batting practice are going to be warning track outs during the ballgame.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. Dexter Fowler. The move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Now a ball hit back up the middle. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out. So a good slider there to get the ground out, as he'll hope for more of that moving forward as we give you a look at the scouting report. Jorge Soler will step in now. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Pitch on the way. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Anthony Rizzo will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. EK, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that, except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
2 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. The 1-2. So not much. Happening here in the top half of the first. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres, and it looks like this. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Yonhervis Solarte will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading out for the Padres, the shortstop, Yonhervis Solarte.
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And you know, theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you know, a lot of how quickly the Cubs can turn the corner into becoming a contender is going to revolve around the left arm of that man right there, John Lester. Now, they unzipped that pocketbook to sign him to a 6-year deal, and the early returns look good as he gets the strikeout right there.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Now a swing and a ground ball, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, right fielder,
Matt Kemp will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Justin Upton will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, better be careful.
He's ready now, the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
So far here in this first inning, he hasn't shown a real good command for the strike zone just yet. And this hit by pitch here is just going to make things worse.
Derek Norris will get his first opportunity now. And as you can see, he hasn't been much of a contributor these past 10 or so games, as you see the average there. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Fastball here, and it's on the outside third of the plate. But look at him just reach those arms out, stay back, and drive this thing the other way. Now, this didn't stay fair by much, but if you can keep them fair right down the foul lines, you don't have to hit them 400 feet.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Here's Soler to make the grab, and that will end the inning. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Chris Bryant leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Left fielder, Chris Bryant.
First pitch coming. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's Starlin Castro. Now a ball hit hard toward first, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Javier Baez will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
David Ross will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely. Now the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-0. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Cubs are down quietly. Still down 3-0. Will Myers will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Center fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now the pitch. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Jed Jerko will be the batter. Now here's the first pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Now Lester's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Oh, 2 now from Lester. And he gets under this one and, in fact, breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Lester with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, he might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Into the box, number 52. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
And now a pitch on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. David Ross will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
David Ross.
First pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
The pitch. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
John Lester will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Now here's the first pitch. Now Lester squares and gets this one down. And on one pitch, he's retired.
Batting ninth.
So with 1 gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Addison Russell will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here's the first offering. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Come down now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And that's the one thing about lefties that throw a lot of curves and changeups. You're normally going to give your third baseman a pretty good workout down there. But he's able to gobble this one up and make the play at first.
Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, here's a hard hit ball, but right to the second baseman, Jerko. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Yangervis Solarte makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The next pitch. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Come on, Padres!
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 on its way from Lester. And this is fouled at the plate. Now Lester deals the 1-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, after a rocky 3-run first, he's really settled into a groove, and now that's 6 in a row he's set down.
Matt Kemp will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Justin Upton will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2 out errors that lead to runs.
Come on, Justin.
First pitch on its way to Upton. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
He knows he should be out of the inning already, but he's got to pick up his defender behind him and get out of this.
2 out here and a runner at second.
Let's do it, base hit.
Pause, now the pitch.
Here we go.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to after all as the inning is over. Padres leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Jorge Soler will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Come on, Padres.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, no way.
The 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the first baseman can't get there. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And you know, the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
All right, Padres. Turn 2.
Now the first pitch. Toss started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
From the stretch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So with a runner at first and one gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that one guy clearly the leader in this category so far, 95 miles an hour versus an even 90 for the other. Chris Bryant will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Let's go.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in there.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Here's Starlin Castro. And a bouncing ball, foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Comes set. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Down 0-2 there. He knows he's got to protect the plate. He almost went around right there, but that's a good job to hold it back.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Yeah, and unless he was going on his own down there at third, they were using that contact play where you're told wherever and whenever the ball's hit, you're off and running. You're not even paying attention to what's going on. You've got to go. They love to play an aggressive style on the bases, and it gets them a run right there.
Here's Javier Baez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Come on, Padres. You can do a flyer.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Padres lead it 3-1. Derek Norris will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Come on.
Now Lester's 0-1.
Here we go.
And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-2 now from Lester. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, with 2 strikes, you just got to put the bat on the ball. Make sure you get this ball in play somehow. And look what happens. Just a simple little ground ball, but it finds a hole.
Here's Will Middlebrooks now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
And it's just the 4th inning here, but he's already given up more hits in this one than he did in his entire previous outing. Whatever he had going on last time out, it ain't happening here.
Will Myers will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. From the belt, the pitch. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Hard hit down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The throw home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
The 1-0 pitch. No offer at the curveball either. It's 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters' counts.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, these guys have not got off to a good start. It's no surprise that their defense has been a big factor why. Going to need to figure this out soon because this is another play that needs to be made.
Number 52 will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. He can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball. That could be huge.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So you need...
And meanwhile, this pitch gets away from him. It is.
File this under, when it rains, it pours. He's just kind of imploding out there now. This pitch gets away from him, and it's going to allow another run to come in and score.
One, two. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On the ground is short. And that'll float run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Things are not going any better for him this inning either. That's 6 runs he's given up so far, and I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he's about to turn things around.
Yangervis Solarte will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
First pitch coming. Ball 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Lester ready, the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Ready now on 1-1. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Russell will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Wow, he's had his number so far. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts, and now this. Man, this is a game to forget.
Yonder Alonso will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That's a tough spot to go down looking. I mean, the likelihood is if you put this ball in play, you're going to get a run home. Unless he was somehow really fooled there, I think that pitch was just too good to take.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound at least a little bit of confidence that he definitely didn't have before.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing by Kemp and a bouncing ball to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs, On 4 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. We've played 4 full. The Padres lead it 6-1. David Ross will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, number 3, David Ross.
First pitch to him. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Here comes a 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Now another 2-2. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
And on the mound, here's where you got to keep pitching like it's a one-run game. You never want to get in that relaxed mode where you think, I've got some cushion. I can afford to give up some hits. That'll spell disaster.
John Lester will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. Now here's the first pitch. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And he's retired here, 1 away.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on 1 pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Into the box now, Addison Russell, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Now the 2-0. Driven nicely into the gap, and it's going to get down and should be extra bases. Ross is around third, heading for home. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. From the stretch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch is away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Jorge Soler will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. Here's the first offering. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Anthony Rizzo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Wow, you got to think he got away with one right there. If you're a pitcher and you're pitching to this guy, you cannot live in that location.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Padres lead it 6-3. Justin Upton will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Fielder, Justin Upton.
First pitch coming. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And this is a really important inning for him right here. Your guys go out there and get you a couple runs. You want to throw up a 0, come back in, and see if they can't get you some more.
Upton waiting, now the 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And you can see the bad news right there. They rank dead last among the 15 National League teams in that category. Derek Norris will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Ah, and another good hitter's count to work with here. They've been able to sit back and just really tee off on him.
6 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 3-0 now. Waiting next is Will Middlebrooks.
Just let him walk ya.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
1 out, nobody on. The pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit.
And he's well on his way to a nice series now. 3rd hit so far tonight. These guys are going to need his production here, so a welcome sight indeed.
Will Middlebrooks will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Here's Will Myers as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. First and second now, one man out. He's ready now. The pitch. One good fastball deserves another as he jumps ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, don't quit here.
He's set. Now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these three pitches. And you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. Three different locations, each yielding the same result.
Here's Jed Jerko now as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He waits. Now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses 1-2.
And now here 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. Chopper, foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out. So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Chris Bryant will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Now the first pitch. And the 6th inning will start with a swing and a routine ground ball to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Starlin Castro will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First offering on the way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. For Castro, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. He's set, now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
That's some good aggressive base running right there. He knows the play's probably going at first, so he takes off and makes it up to third on the strikeout.
Stepping in now, David Ross, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Men on third with 2 down. From the belt, the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. Cubs strand 1. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Number 52 will bat for himself here with his guys up 3 here in inning number 6.
Number 52.
First pitch on the way. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Now the 1-2. There's a foul ball off. Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, it's definitely a tale of 2 extremes so far as you check out his line. A lot of strikeouts, that's the good news. But a lot of other crooked numbers are up there, too.
Herbis Solarte will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already. but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman, number 23,
Yonder Alonso will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time. First pitch coming. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Called strike 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
2 out, nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still lead it 6-3. Back here at Petco Park, Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Miguel Montero is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, he may, Matt, but I'm sure he's going to wait for word from the guys in the dugout. And as we see it again, man, I can't tell for sure if he indeed was out.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. In now, Addison Russell, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Full count offering on its way. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Three-two, here it comes. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Dexter Fowler will stride in, grounded out his last time through. First pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Comes set, now the pitch. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And Kemp will look this one in for route number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder,
Jorge Soler will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Edwin Jackson is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Edwin Jackson.
Matt Kemp will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder, Matt
Low for ball 1. Here it comes. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Yeah, a dangerous pitch right there. 2-0 to a middle-of-the-order guy, and he gets away with it. He gets him to lift an easy fly ball.
Leadoff man gone for the left fielder, Justin Upton. First pitch on its way to Upton. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 1-0 on the way. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Derek Norris will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. the first offering. And he takes ball one.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
1-0 pitch now. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now the 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Padres lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopper foul. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season to be worrying too much, but definitely off to a slow start. So he's going to need to string together a few good outings to lower that ERA a little bit.
Chris Bryant will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now here's the first pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kemp has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. 8th inning here from Petco Park. The Friars out on top in front of their home crowd as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Starlin Castro will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's a 1-0. In the air to center. Myers will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Will Middlebrooks will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Third baseman.
And here's the first pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks into that. And the pitch. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound, as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1, 2, 3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Soler moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
And there's an awful lot of room out there in right center. So even though this ball's hit pretty well, had a little too much loft to it, so winds up a fairly routine fly ball.
Will Myers will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And there's the Jackson fastball as he uses it to get ahead 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Well, they're hitting him, I guess, but they're just not making solid contact. Here's another easy out, and he's just had his way with these guys since coming in here.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
The pitch. This is foul right side. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 46.
Javier Baez will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Will Venable.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Boy, no messing around here in this ninth inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Pitch on the way. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him. So that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. David Ross will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded, foul. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Mike Old will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Mike Old.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of the pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now here it comes. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Just some more great work here by Kimbrough as he comes out of the bullpen to fire a scoreless 9th inning and pick up the save. And his stuff is nasty.
Individual performances to choose from in this one, boys, but what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Padres win it 6-3. Good night from San Diego.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious San Diego Padres. 6 runs, 8 hits.
Howie is gonna
All right, guys. Well, yeah, that definitely didn't turn out the way we had hoped. Lester did not pitch well that game. He gave up 6 runs, and again, no help from the defense in that game. As the defense was coughing up outs left and right, they were giving it up, and we just couldn't never come back from that 3-run homer by Derek Norris in the first. Norris had a good game. Never really hit the ball hard. Even that home run that he hit, it didn't sound like he hit it hard, but apparently he hit it well enough to get it into the seats, and that's just how it goes, you know. Then Kimbrel came in the end and slammed the door on us. I cannot hit Craig Kimbrel. I can't figure him out. He hides the ball well. He's got great movement. He throws really hard. Not an easy task to go up against him. That loss is going to drop us now to 17-23, 6 games below 500. Starting to get a little bit rough. Not gonna lie about that. King Rouse won today. He won 1-0 in his game. He's sitting at 25-14, 11 games above 500, and beating us by 17 games. So, and that loss now puts us into dead last, tied for dead last with the Reds. Whoever would have thought that was going to happen? I didn't think the Reds were even playing that well, were they? They won their last 4, and we've lost our last 4. There we go. That's how that happens. But yeah, we're in a little bit of a funk right now. It doesn't help that we have 2 starting pitchers on the DL, so our starting pitching is really lacking. I have heard rumors of the Cubs trading Starlin Castro for Noah Syndergaard. That actually might help us out a little bit if they were to do that. So that would give them more depth in the rotation, something that they need in real life and we need in our games. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens with that. I know it's going to be probably a little bit before they make a deal like that. It's only the middle of May. But we'll keep tabs on that for you. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming, and then also subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. All the videos are archived down there. I'm all the way up to date until Monday, the last Monday. So I only have 3 games at this point to upload. So everything's up there. All those Mets games are up there. All the Pirates games are up there from mine. King Rouse's. It's all up to date on there as well. And then all the Saturday showcase, the Sunday night baseball game, and then the Tuesday showdowns are all up there. And speaking of the Tuesday showdown, I know I hadn't plugged this one, but I wasn't really super excited about it, and I was kind of lazy about picking a game. But it's going to be the Dodgers and the Giants again from AT&T Park. That one will be played tomorrow. I'll be playing that tomorrow night. So I know we're falling a little bit behind, but work comes first. Work always comes first. So guys can't blame me for that one. But thanks guys for watching. Be sure to also check out King Rouse 21 here on Twitch. He's been playing his NBA 2K15 playoffs. Tomorrow he's going to be playing the Bulls and Cavs Game 5. Bulls again trying to stave off elimination, so be sure to check that out. It was a real nail biter in the last game, so should be another good game hopefully, and hopefully the Bulls can stave off elimination for at least one more game. But so be sure to check that out on there, and then also be sure to check out our friends on YouTube at the Cherry Weevil Gaming. Lots of fun stuff. My buddy In Love yesterday was playing some Terra. He should have that video up within the next week, I would assume. So be sure to check them out over there. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys keep it real.